Alright guys, Simon here and we're back with Dear Esther. I think we're near the end of the game. So we're on an island, we went into a cave and stuff. I have no idea what this game's about. I guess it's just an interactive story, mostly. Not even all that interactive. Oh. Oh, that's good, look at that. Look at that, it's nighttime. The giant moon. That moon is bigger than it is in reality. There's the glow of the candle here, the orange and the blue of the moonlight there. Look at that. And they obviously put the moon right there at the cave entrance, right? So you have to see it. Look at that. And the moon, like this little slight bloom effect in the moonlight as well. Very subtle effects. Yes. Okay, there's more candles in the box. Are these really? These are boxes of candles? That's where these came from. Apparently the shipwreck is like boxes of candles. It's got a tent. Okay. Very impressive. Alright, let's... Oh, look at that. And the music.
The moon over the Sanford Junction, headlights in your retinas. Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Okay, this guy is completely losing his mind, obviously. Like all the previous bits of story just blurring together into one meaningless jumble. But that's cool. Going crazy is cool. Kind of, not really. But we can do it. We can go crazy. So was I supposed to stay in the cave or was I supposed to come out? There's a path here. There's water. Hold on. Reflections in the water? The reflections are accurate? I am still running at a steady 30 frames a second. Does the moon reflect in the water? No. Damn it. The moon does not reflect in the water, but most things do reflect in the water. We don't reflect in the water neither. Okay. Oh wait, is that the moon in the water? Does the moon reflect in the water? That's all I want to know. Well, it can't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't reflect in the. It kind of does. It's like a white smear in the water, but that's not the moon. Stars in the sky? What is that? Oh, that's the radio tower. We're almost there. Stars in the sky. This is really good. Guys, this is really good. But there's no gameplay. This is really beautiful. Maybe, oh crap. Come on, come on. You should probably buy the game. Because, you know, with my bad computer and my crappy internet connection and the YouTube encoding, this probably looks better on my screen than it does in the video. So you should probably buy the game and run it on your much more powerful computer so you can see this for yourself. And turn the music up and not have me talk in your face all the time. Just turn me off and turn the music up. Maybe this is worth the money. I don't know if I meant to walk this way or not. This is really good. I think there's a candle in the water. Why is that? Okay, the candle is on the thing, not in the water. That's good. We'll just burn ourselves a little bit. This is really good, guys. Guys, this is really... Wait, what's that? What's that on the cliff? I don't know. Guys, I like this a lot. I really do. When I buy a new computer, I have to come back and look at it with the latest graphics card. Or at least with the graphics card that I can afford to buy. Did I miss something up there? Should I go back up? Let's go back up. Let's just double check we didn't miss anything in the last bit of that cave. Guys, this is really good. There's no game, but it looks really good. I don't know what else to say. What's back here? That just goes back to the same place. But what's up there? That's the question. Can I get back up or not? If this was Half-Life 2, then you won't be able to get back up because it's a gate and you're supposed to move forward and not back. But this is not Half-Life. You can walk back. Alright. Can we get up here, please? Please? Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. So that just goes down to the moon. This. Let's see where this goes. Guys, this is really good. Look at this. 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 Look at that. Orange candles. I mean, how lucky do you have to be for that ship to be full of candles so you can do this? There's paintbrushes, fluorescent paint, candles. I mean, who would believe that you would shipwreck on an island and there's a boat there with containers full of fluorescent paint and candles that seem to burn forever? You must be the luckiest guy alive. Okay, so all the paths come back to this one point. Okay, so they all converge. And well, we move forward this way. Look at all these candles! What the who does that? Oh, we have a container full of candles. Let's just space them out along the beach at night and light them all up. Cause it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Who cares? Just do it. Look at that. Come on. Really? Candles on the beach? Amazing. Amazing. Look at this. Well, the candles, they tell you where you're supposed to go. Like, you see how they mark the path to the next cave. But there's also this one. Let's just see what this is. Photographs. Okay, there's a crashed car.
We shall begin to assemble our own version of the North Shore. We will scrawl in dead languages and electrical diagrams and hide them away for future theologians to muse and mumble over. We will send a letter to Esther Donnelly and demand her answer. We will mix the paint with ashes and tarmac and the glow from our infections. We will paint a moon over the Sanford Junction and blue lights falling like stars along the hard shoulder.
I don't see any blue lights falling like stars. But this guy is. I'm pretty sure he's going insane. Although it could be us. It could be me who's going insane. So there's the car crash. I do think Esther was run over by a car. I think that's what this is. And obviously they're making it difficult to interpret what's going on. Surgery, pills, so this guy... A defib unit. I mean, you need someone else to use it on you, so it's not like you're gonna bring yourself back to life if you need it. Look at that, the candles have smoke. The candles have smoke coming out of... Look at that. Are those particles, or is that like a texture? I think those are particles. Those are particles. Every single candle has little particle effects on them. Crazy. Alright, so let's go back along the beach. I don't know what these structures are. Like, why are there these structures on the beach? I'm not sure. Like, is it some sort of oyster farm or something? I don't know what these are. I don't know if you guys know. Why would you build these sort of things? Let's see, so there's candles and candles. I don't think there's anything else around here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I do think, like, the water there, maybe they don't have the high dynamic range on the water reflections, and maybe that's why. You can see the moon's glowing over there, but the brightness of its reflection in the water isn't as bright as you would expect it to be, given how you see it there. Is that moon in front of the clouds? Is that moon seriously in front of the clouds? I think it... is it? No. No, but the clouds are really, really transparent. I think that moon might be in front of the clouds. Okay, let's keep walking. Okay, well, I ran out of hard drive space, so I had to, you know, stop the game and then find some more hard drive space. So I found out a few things. First of all, the save system is a bit buggy. I had to use the console to reactivate the last chapter, which is where we are on, so that's a bit bad. Second, I found out that the narrative changes on multiple playthroughs. I don't know if... some people are saying it chooses randomly from a set of, you know, predetermined, so that every time it says something, or every time you go to a point where it's supposed to say something, it'll pick from a random piece to say it from. I don't know if that's the case, or if it's just different from the first playthrough and the second playthrough. But in any case, the things I'm getting now is different from the things I was getting before, and I'm slightly worried that I'm missing the rest of the first playthrough narrative, which would be a bit disappointing because, you know, it's not my fault, the game didn't save. And thirdly, we found out, see that at the top? Source Engine 0. This is Source. I was saying throughout the game, oh look how amazing this game is, oh look at the graphics, oh wow, look at the technical achievements. It's Source. It's Valve. I mean, the guy who made the Esther is not Valve, but he's using the Source engine. So, Source can do this. I didn't even recognize it. Well, I mean, I recognize it now. Now that I know it's Source, I recognize some of the features of it. But I couldn't even recognize it before. And I guess I'll just say that I'm really looking forward to Half-Life 3 now. If we can do this in the Source engine. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep moving. Yeah, so the game doesn't save properly. Like there's an issue with the autosave, but you can use the console to activate the chapters, but then the story is different depending on the playthrough. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too happy about that. What do we have here? Dead end cave. Yeah, Source engine. Half-Life 3. Do you want Half-Life 3? I want Half-Life 3. Like, on my crappy computer, it's running 20 to 30 frames smooth. And it looks like this. This is the Source. This is what the Source engine can do. Crazy. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Look at a photo and a candle. And more chemical photo. Look at that reflection. We have reflections in Source. Yes. Maybe we have speculate. Yeah, like all the things we have actually seen before, even back in episode 2. the, well, not the reflections, I don't think, that, but we had specular maps, bump maps. Do we have normal maps? Do we have normal maps back in episode 2? I don't remember. But I guess if you play more recent games like Left 4 Dead 2 and Team Fortress maybe, like you'll see some of this technology in the Source engine at work. But this is very, very impressive. And you know my computer's not very good, but the detail in these textures is amazing. I don't understand how they managed to fit these textures into the video memory, because my video card is 3 years old. How could they fit such detailed textures into the video memory? I don't have that much memory in the video card. And you see how big the levels are compared to Portal 2. But the levels are huge. Are they just reusing the same texture over and over again? Is that how they're doing it? I don't understand. Like there's far fewer loading screens than in Portal 2. And obviously, you know, between loading screens you need, obviously when you run out of memory, you need to put in a loading screen to swap out textures and all that. And okay, there's a car. Like I'm not sure how they managed to do this. What are those reflections? It's a little bit strange, really, that reflection there. Like the candlelight in the water. Look at this, and it's all like the geometry. It's a rock, right? None of this is smooth geometry. None of this is flat. So there's a lot of, or you would think there'd be a lot of polygons here. But it's just completely smooth.
There were chemical stains on the tarmac. The leak of air conditioning, brake fluid and petrol. He kept sniffing at his fingers as he sat by the roadside, waiting as if he couldn't quite understand or recognize their smell. He said he'd been travelling back from a sales conference in Exeter. He'd stopped for farewell drinks earlier, but had kept a careful eye on his intake. You could hear the sirens above the idling traffic.
So that's the car crash again. I think that's the crash that killed someone. Esther? Was it Esther who got killed? And the guy was drunk and driving. That water, look at that water. That's a little bit strange actually. That light in that water. What does that say? A light from heaven shone. A light from heaven shone around